with YouTube coming in tonight on day 58 of 365 reflections. It's also day 27 of Proverbs. I want to make sure you can hear me. Can you? Okay, I'm seeing that I have echo, so you are hearing me. So today I had a wonderful day each day. I like to come in and share my reflections from my day as well as the proverb of the day. And I like to ask the same question because I want to know, inquiring minds want to know, how are you doing? Put that in the chat. How are you doing? All right. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Well, today I will share a little bit of reflection for today. Thursdays are typically my uh, full meeting day as well as Mondays. Mondays and Thursdays, well, Mondays is more Zoom. Reminds me of the Commodore song, right? Zoom, I'll fly away. Well, I'll zoom away, meaning I was on Zoom a lot. But today, I had the morning hub communion, which always sets the day for me. And then I moved right into Trucking God's Way, and it was Thankful Thursday. So I was able to be a part of that, Thankful Thursday. Then I jumped on a 100X prayer call that went on from 5 to 6. Then I got back on Trucking. Actually, I never left Trucking God's Way because I had a earpiece that I had that going on, so I was able to take Trucking God's Way on the road with me to my next meeting, which happens to be a lion because I'm in Lacey Sunrise Lions. Shout out for service clubs, Lacey Sunrise Lions. And then I went from that to a short breakfast with some of my lion um, members. We were talking about leadership. And then I went home, helped with mom, and then went to Toastmasters meeting. Well, actually, before, yeah, to Toastmasters. I'm trying to think of the sequence. So it was a full day. Went to Toastmasters and we had a brief, I was going to say brief through, but we had a brief show up because the weather was so great. And I think people just decided they didn't want to go to another meeting and they would just enjoy the sun. That's my thought anyway. So we ended up having a business meeting, which was great. I was able to take some of our petty cash and go to the bank, stand in line with some coins. That's real interesting. Now most of the banks have these coin machines where you can put coins in, and our petty cash was in coins. A lot of it was in coins, so I was able to take care of that, and then Ooh. And then my grandson came over today. So the other grandson, I have three grandsons. So the eldest came home today. He had a successful surgery. He's recovered. In fact, it's like he has no scars. I'm just like, where's your IV port? Where's your? It's like, I don't know. I think it's right there. I think it's right. Can't even see it. I mean, he healed so quickly. I don't even think he realizes all the prayer and the favor that is on him. So grateful for that. I got to see, Janice likes to call him the bishop. I got to see the bishop today and his mom. I don't see you on here traveling pot. Oh, I didn't finish the thing. Okay, now I sent it. I sent that a little late. I'm trying to get the rhythm of this, how this engagement works on YouTube. So I'm learning it. I think each and every time I'm learning something new, right? Each time. And so where was I at? So after Toastmasters, I got to see my daughter and my grandson, youngest grandson, eldest daughter. So got to see them today. Um, yeah, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see your offspring, right? When they're grands, right? And just feel great. So that was pretty much my day. I did come home and do a lot more Zooms, and actually oh, I see you. Oh, you don't see me. Uh, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. Okay, she's having a hard time seeing me. Hopefully I'm showing up in notifications. Um, so where was I at? I want to share a Proverbs. Let's see, check notifications. I'm just gonna say check notifications. Okay, hopefully she'll see me soon. So I want to share from Proverbs 27. From Proverbs 27, I want to share a favorite verse. So I will find Proverbs 27, and I love to read it from the Passion Translation and the New Living Translation, and I'm learning a couple of others. I like NIV too, and I learned this other version, the Legacy version. That was a new one for me. So Proverbs 27, it looks like I've got a lot of, can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. I need to have like a dark mode for you to be able to see. Oh, maybe you can. There you go. See some color? There's a lot of color. So I found some interesting verses to highlight, and I'll just share a couple of them. Um, ooh, this one is sweet. Verse 6, wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. That is so true. That, friends, they don't really want to hurt you. Their wounds are, I call them constructive feedback. I wouldn't call it criticism, but constructive feedback, um, because it's to help you be a better version of you, and it's not to tear you apart. Whereas if an enemy multiplies kisses, they'll just say, looks good, you good to go, good to go. And meanwhile, you're not good to go. So the next verse I want to share, uh, let's see, I have a lot. So let's do, here we go. Verse 12, the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. That's verse 12. So when you are prudent, you see danger and you take refuge. You don't go out in a storm, right? You don't go out in a storm. That just would make sense because you want to take shelter, take refuge. But the simple keep going. They just go right along because, and then they suffer the penalty, right? So don't be the foolish one, right? Be a prudent one. Okay, I'll do another one. Oh, I love this one. I think I shared this one in the Facebook group. By the way, today is day 900 in Facebook. I've been doing consecutive lives for over 900 days. And I started counting them. God gave me this idea to start doing a hashtag, which a lot of people are doing hashtags, and that's kind of wearing out, but it's still showing. And maybe it'll be, I don't know, it'll come of something. I don't know. The Lord's saying keep going. So we'll see. We'll see when it stops and what number and what changes, what shifts he give me. But verse 17, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I love that. And really, we do sharpen one another. Iron, I didn't realize how iron sharpens iron, but really it's a figurative sense that uh, it's friction, right? Like that constructive feedback that we give one another to make each other better. That's the sharpening part. So when you get feedback from a friend or advice, I call it godly advice, then listen to it. It's wisdom speaking to you. Wisdom speaks through others. Wisdom speaks directly to you. You can hear from God directly yourself. And wisdom also speaks to you through others. So I love that. Iron definitely sharpens iron. I am a believer of that. Okay. Did you make it on? Oh, you made it. You made it. So glad you made it, Janice. I was just talking about iron sharpening iron. I'm not sure if you got all that, but I definitely believe that we get to sharpen one another with our feedback. just like we were talking about earlier today, if you remember about that example I gave you. But yeah, iron sharpening iron. Love that. That is in Proverbs 27, verse 17. So that I think that's pretty much my reflection for today. I've been going through. I'm part of another group, Smart Business Mastermind with Adam Flores. He's another phenomenal coach. Pedro Dale, phenomenal mentor, coach, trainer extraordinaire, founder of 100X, and just been doing a lot of catch up because I've finished my challenge. So I want to make sure I get the videos uploaded for everyone who is not part of the program that wants to see it. So if you would like to check out the replays of the Who Am I Me challenge and you weren't part of the challenge and you want to catch the replays, you can purchase them for $27, right? Very simple. But for those of you who were in the challenge, you are going to get a link or you'll be able to see them by email or by messenger, however I send it to you. I'm working on downloading those and putting those in a one link or maybe two links, VIP link and a regular challenge link. So I'm working on that tonight, and I'm excited to just share what I have to reflect on today. So today was a beautiful day here in the Northwest. We actually had sunshine. Put my mother in front of the door and said, "Here's your vitamin C. Get some vitamin C," right? And it was nice. Didn't have to open the door. Sun just came right through the glass. So it was really nice and refreshing. She got some vitamin D. I got some vitamin D. And we didn't have to pop a pill to get it. So thank you, Jesus, for vitamin D. That was beautiful. All right, good people. I think it's time for me to say good night. I like how Carol Burnett does that thing with her. She used to do that thing with her ear. If you're old enough to remember Carol Burnett, she would say, "I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long." And I'm going to add to that. May the Lord bless you, keep you, make his face shine upon you. Okay, Kathy, what's the rest of it? Be gracious to you and give you peace. I think I'm missing something. I'm going to have to look that up. May the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, turn his face towards you, and give you peace. I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm going to look it up and make sure I get it right next time. So I will see you all on the flip side. Some of you I'll see in the next couple of hours.